constantly feel like Kobe, I'm like Jokic with the rock. You physically couldn't hold me, I don't care if you pushing 40. You can never little bro me. Euro step like Ginobili, from young OG to the OG. From nosebleeds to floor seats, circle stronger than Cuban links. My gold dance, your gold plated. You verse me, now that's the reach. We ready, who ready? We ready, who ready? Who? We ready, who? Who ready? Who? We ready, who? Who ready? We ready, been ready. I waited, my turn, on God, hell steady. I keep dropping back to back, I keep going if you let me. I've been sitting at the top, looking down at those who left me. Promise I'm not being petty, I'm the one they envy. Brody moving state to state, make $1 million out to send me. Plus I grinded from the start, I would stack your pennies, I might dip like Machiavelli. After the confetti, who ready? We ready, who ready? We ready, who ready? Who? We ready, who? Who ready? Who? We ready, who? Who ready? We ready, who ready? We ready, who ready? Who? We ready, who? Who ready? Who? We ready, who? I am number one, not number two. If I'm not the one, I'm uncomfortable. See the competition I've been running through. Leveled up, I only see them in my rear view. Switch. Yeah, I'm ballin', yeah, I'm ballin', been ballin'. Yeah, I'm ballin', yeah, I'm ballin', been ballin'. I'm winning, get buckets from the court side to the nosebleeds, yeah, they love it. I'm winning, get buckets on the first in and the last out, see me coming. First take, I'm hotter than hot, hotter than some boiling water, I bubble the pot. Team full of ballers, baby, we winning a lot. I'm like Curry with the rock when I get to my spot. I'm tapping in, I'm passionate, this is what passion is. This here, nah, this is no accident. From the start to the finish, I'm cashing in. I am number one, not number two. If I'm not the one, I'm uncomfortable. See the competition I've been running through. Leveled up, I only see them in my rear view. Yeah, I'm ballin', yeah, I'm ballin', been ballin'. Yeah, I'm ballin', yeah, I'm ballin', been ballin'. I'm winning, get buckets from the court side to the nosebleeds, yeah, they love it. I'm winning, get buckets from the first in and the last out, see me coming. Been poppin', Sports Center from a little I was watching. Spin a bag like I'm Rafa, call that top spin. How could I not win? This is top 10. From the bottom, gotta sip for how the top wins. I sit back, reflect, and do it again. Hardest milli is the first, now we got 10. Talking 10, 10, 10, 10 times 10 and again. I am number one, not number two. If I'm not the one, I'm uncomfortable. See the competition I've been running through. Leveled up, I only see them in my rear view. Yeah, I'm ballin', yeah, I'm ballin', been ballin'. Yeah, I'm ballin', yeah, I'm ballin', been ballin'. I'm winning, get buckets from the court side to the nosebleeds, yeah, they love it. I'm winning, get buckets from the first in and the last out, see me coming.
What up, family? Welcome back to the channel. You already know it's your boy Moose Talk Swoops. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit the like button. You already know it's a lot of things in this world that pause, but hitting the like button ain't one of them.
Warning. Warning. Moose Talks Hoops is in the building.
My name is my name. My name is.
Bang, bang.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Yes, sir. That boy Moose is back on the loose. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what to do. Smash that like button and share the video because we about to talk some hoops. And man, it's been the biggest trade in NBA history. The trade that shocked the entire world, not just the NBA world, not just the basketball world, but I'm talking about not even just the sports world. I'm talking about the entire world. And I don't know if you've been living under a rock, but the tweet that broke the internet, broke the world last night after an amazing win without Anthony Davis for the Los Angeles Lakers in Madison Square Garden, virtuoso, 30-point triple-double by the GOAT at age 40, LeBron James, easily the best win of the season for the Los Angeles Lakers. They shocked the entire world by sending NBA champion, top 75 player of all time, Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and that 2029 first-round pick to Dallas in exchange for Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, and Markieff Morris. And I mean, this shocked everybody. Nobody seen it was coming. We seen all the reports. Chris Haynes, Sham Charania, Mark Stein. This was done in the shadows. The Dallas Mavericks surprised everybody and give up on a 25-year-old, easily top 3 to top 5 player in the world who just led them to an NBA Finals appearance, basically just gave up on Luka Doncic by approaching Rob Pelinka and the Los Angeles Lakers and trading Luka Doncic to, of all places, the Los Angeles Lakers, man. Salute to everybody tuning in. Smash that like button, share the video. You guys know how I get down, and we're going to get into it all today, man. The shock factor has left me. Things have finally settled in for me, and this has become a reality. Luka Doncic, who plans to make his debut coming back from injury before the All-Star break, y'all. Y'all smash that like button and share the video. Who do we got in the building today, man? Salute to my brother from another mother. So Crazy TV up in here, man. Salute to my guys, Golden State. Salute to my brother Chris in here. Salute to Nathan, Leslie Barber, DJ Killer. Salute to everybody up in here, man. Coming to rock with your boy, man. I know I've been away from you guys. My apologies. Had a lot going on with work, school, a whole bunch of things was going on, but I couldn't leave you guys stranded because I knew they was going to come around here on these YouTube streets, on these Twitter streets with all these narratives and all these backdoor talks, and LeBron James is GM. LeBron James didn't know this was going down. Rich Paul didn't know this was going down. Luka Doncic did not know what was going down. Luka Doncic, according to reports, the latest reports within the last hour, is still in shock and disbelief. Kyrie Irving, who was working out late last night in Cleveland as the Mavericks get prepared to play the Cavaliers today at 3:30 p.m. Eastern time. Kyrie Irving was up late last night working out in Cleveland and got the news. I'm watching the Dallas Mavericks press conference right now about the trade. Jason Kidd, according to GM Nico Harrison, knew absolutely nothing about Luka Doncic being traded or being shopped. Matter of fact, Jason Kidd looks absolutely furious in this Dallas Mavericks press conference going on right now. And not just that. Forget the fact that Dallas Mavericks is having a press conference announcing the trade right now. There are a gazillion Dallas Mavericks fans right now outside of the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, protesting. Dallas Maverick fans are literally protesting this Luka Doncic trade. I repeat, as the Dallas Mavericks are having their press conference right now discussing the trade that send Luka Doncic to the Los Angeles Lakers, there are a bunch of Dallas Mavericks fans outside the arena right now protesting. You can't make this up. You can't make this up.
Bang, bang.
You can't. Nobody, and I mean nobody, saw this coming. And it ain't like the Los Angeles Lakers came knocking on the door of the Dallas Mavericks. It ain't like Rob Pelinka has been shopping AD, even though AD has been disgruntled with the franchise. Even though AD has been begging behind the scenes for a 5 and a downhill guard, they didn't come looking for Luka Doncic. Salute to my brother True to King TV up in the building. They didn't come knocking on Dallas's door. This is Nico Harrison, former executive of Nike Basketball, who has a relationship with Anthony Davis. This is Nico Harrison, who has a relationship with Kyrie Irving. He is building out this roster to his liking. And I don't know what the beef is between Luka Doncic and Nico Harrison for the Dallas Mavericks to basically give up on Luka Doncic, because that's exactly what happened here, y'all. Chat. This is exactly what happened here. The Dallas Mavericks basically gave up on a top 3 to 5 player in Luka Doncic, who is a killer at 25 years old and just led them to an NBA Finals. They basically just gave up on him. And if you're a Dallas Mavericks fan, you're in disbelief. You're in disbelief. Mark Cuban has to be regretting the fact that he sold a majority stake in the Dallas Mavericks away. Because if you guys remember, it was just a couple of seasons ago where Mark Cuban said he would rather get divorced than to trade Luka Doncic. The man said he would rather give up on his wife than give up on Luka Doncic. And now that the emotional part of the trade, if you're a Lakers fan, now that the emotional part of the trade is gone, because you hate to part ways with Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis wanted to be a Laker, wanted to retire a Laker, moved mountains to get up out of New Orleans to come to LA, won a championship with LA, averaged 25 and 12 and 2 as a Laker. Wanted to retire a Laker, played injured, all of that for this franchise. And salute to Anthony Davis, man. His numbers should go into the rafters. Top 75 player of all time. All NBA player, 10-time All-Star, NBA champion. But now that emotional part, the emotional attachment to Anthony Davis is gone, and you looking in the locker room and you see a 40-year-old LeBron James, and you're the Los Angeles Lakers, this is a move Dr. Jerry Buss would have made. As crazy as that sounds, this is a move Dr. Jerry Buss would have made. LA is about star power. You get a 25-year-old global superstar in Luka Doncic averaging 28, 8, and 7. Fresh off an NBA Finals. You don't just give up on that if you the Dallas Mavericks.
I don't know what Nico Harrison is thinking. I don't know what he was smoking. I don't know what he was drinking for him to come to the conclusion it's time to part ways with Luka Doncic. It's absolutely unbelievable, and there's nobody, not in basketball circles, not in sports circles, not in NBA circles, that can fathom the fact that a team would give up on Luka Doncic, man. And Handle God says, I don't understand why so many so-called Lakers fans are upset about getting a 25-year-old superstar. I don't think they're upset at the fact that they're getting Luka Doncic. It's just the emotional attachment that they have to Anthony Davis and the pairing of LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Man, the last time we seen Anthony Davis 2 games ago, he was dropping 42 and 25. But when you look at it a logistic standpoint, when you look at it from a business standpoint, when you look at it from a basketball standpoint, there's no way in hell, if you're Rob Pelinka, if you're Jeannie Buss, that you turn down the Dallas Mavericks knocking at your door with Luka Doncic on a silver platter. There's no way. There's no way. Can you imagine? Chat, can you imagine? Nobody knew about this, and Rob Pelinka said no to this trade, and we woke up this morning, and everybody found out that the Dallas Mavericks offered Luka Doncic to the Los Angeles Lakers for Anthony Davis, and they said no. Could you imagine the people that would be calling for the heads of Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka? Could you imagine that? Let's be serious here. I don't care how out of shape you think Luka Doncic is. I don't care how much of a defensive liability you think Luka Doncic is. You don't give up on. You just seen this man cook the entire Western Conference and take his team to an NBA Finals, playing with Derrick Jones Jr., playing with a Tim Hardaway Jr. who couldn't throw rice at a Chinese wedding. I don't care what team it is. The Dallas Mavericks come knocking on your door with Luka Doncic on a silver platter at the age of 25, there is no way in hell you're saying no to that. There's no way in hell. And I got some more breaking news coming through right now. Reports are coming in. LeBron James plans to remain a Laker after the NBA trade deadline on February 6th. The Lakers are actively looking for an athletic 5-man to trade for before the deadline. As you guys know, it's been reported by damn near everybody, LeBron James was blindsided by this. Rich Paul was blindsided by this. And it's easy to understand why. Because from an emotional standpoint, if Rob Pelinka and Jeannie Buss would have let Rich Paul and LeBron James know ahead of time that they're planning to make this trade and Dallas came to them with this trade, from an emotional standpoint, the trade would have been nixed. And if you're Rob Pelinka, you cannot afford letting the cat out of the bag to nix this trade. When you got to not only think about the here and now, you got to think about when LeBron James retires. Who's going to carry the torch? And as much as I love Anthony Davis, He's done everything he can for the Los Angeles Lakers, helped them win a championship, top 75 player of all time. Numbers should go in the rafters. Anthony Davis is on his 13th season, about to be 32 years old. So in reality, you, me, and everybody has already seen the best of Anthony Davis. We haven't seen the best of Luka Doncic. He's only 25. He's a top 3 to top 5 player. Top 5 is stretching. Outside of Nikola Jokic, outside of Giannis Antetokounmpo, you can't tell me an NBA player right now better than Luka Doncic. I'll argue tooth and nails with you day and night about him and SGA, who's in the running to be the MVP this season. You cannot turn down a 25-year-old Luka Doncic on a silver platter. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. And I've been real critical about Rob Pelinka over the years. But Rob Pelinka, I am not mad at you. Anybody and their mama, anybody and their grandmama is making that trade, especially if the Dallas Mavericks come knocking. Now, if you're a Dallas Mavericks fan, you should be upset. You should be furious. You should be outside the arena protesting, just like those fans are doing right now. And all the people, don't be fooled by all these people telling you that LeBron James and Luka Doncic, they both need the ball and they can't play together. That's baloney. Everybody's shocked and everybody's scared of the idea of Luka Doncic and LeBron James being on the floor together. I repeat, the entire NBA is shocked and scared of the idea of LeBron James and Luka Doncic sharing the floor together. Me saying that sounds crazy. Especially after what you just seen LeBron James do at age 40 last night. Especially after what you just seen LeBron James do at age 40 without Anthony Davis on the floor last night, going into New York, going into the Madison Square Garden, facing a healthy Knicks team without AD. Without AD. And their only big man last night was Jackson Hayes, who can't find his way out of a curtain. You got to be kidding me. Did you see the reaction of the Phoenix Suns bench? KD, Beal, Booker, when they found out this trade went down? People know and people are scared. And people are crying and pounding the desk for an investigation on how the hell the Los Angeles Lakers end up with a 25-year-old Luka Doncic. Now, poor Luka, because he got done dirty by the Mavericks. Because of this trade, Luka Doncic, who was looking to sign an extension this summer, is not eligible for the Supermax anymore. Luka Doncic was eligible to sign a Supermax contract worth $345 million. You could throw that out the window with this trade. The max he could sign for now, is $116 million less. That's the max he can sign for now, is $116 million less. And you got all these narratives coming out about Luka Doncic, about his poor conditioning, about his defense. The Los Angeles Lakers when Luka Doncic comes back within a week, the Los Angeles Lakers are going to get an angry, vengeful, motivated Luka Doncic. And it's going to be a scary sight for the NBA when Luka Doncic steps on that floor wearing a Los Angeles Lakers jersey. I repeat, when Luka Doncic stands on that floor, steps on that floor in a Los Angeles, I can't even believe I'm saying this shit. When Luka Doncic steps on the floor with a Los Angeles Lakers jersey on, you're going to get an angry, motivated, vengeful Luka Doncic who's going to be out looking for blood, taking names. And I don't know what religion Rob Pelinka is. I don't know who he prays for or prays to, but that man is the luckiest guy in the world. You walk into this LA job and LeBron James falls into your lap. Anthony Davis falls into your lap for Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, and Josh Hart. And now you turn Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, Josh Hart into Anthony Davis and flip that into a 25-year-old Luka Doncic. I don't know how Rob Pelinka is that lucky. I don't. And all these people around the league, oh, when LeBron leaves LA, the Lakers are not going to get a superstar. The Lakers always get the superstar. Name me a decade where the Lakers ain't get a superstar. Name me a decade. You could go back as far as you want in NBA history. Name me the decade that the Lakers ain't get a damn superstar. From Kareem down to Magic, down to Shaq, down to Kobe, down to LeBron, down to Luka Doncic. And not only are you going to get a 25-year-old Luka Doncic now, you're going to get a vengeful, angry, motivated Luka Doncic, man. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. There's no way in hell I would have ever thought in my wildest dreams, I would have ever thought the Los Angeles Lakers would have ended up with Luka Doncic. And I got some more breaking news. Rob Pelinka has released a statement in regards to this trade. And I'm going to read this statement for y'all, man. This is fresh off the press, right off the press. Rob Pelinka has released a statement in regards to this blockbuster deal that sends Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a 2029 first-round pick to the Dallas Mavericks in exchange for Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, and Markieff Morris. And I quote, this is Rob Pelinka a few moments ago saying, we are overwhelmingly thankful for AD's 6 seasons with the Lakers, where he led our franchise to a championship and cemented himself as a perennial NBA All-Star, said the Lakers GM and Vice President of Basketball Operations, Rob Pelinka. We are proud of Max Christie's development as a Laker, as he has grown into an impact 3-and-D player. Shout out to Max Christie, I wish you all the best. He played a hell of a ball game last night. He had Jalen Brunson on primetime Saturday night live TV in a torture rack. Shout out to Max Christie. I wish you all the best. I'll still be following your career. Rob Pelinka goes on to say, we are appreciative of the work Jalen Hood-Schifino put in. Cap, get him the hell up out of here. He says, sports are about transformative moments. We are inspired by these moments. Lakers fans know. Expect and love with a franchise that continually ushers in a new era of greatness. Luka is a one-of-a-kind, young, global superstar who will lead this franchise for years to come. His killer instincts and commitment to winning championships will be a driving force for this team. We will be relentless in building a roster around the on-court vision of Coach Redick has for this basketball team, and there is an unwavering commitment to that work to serve our loyal and dedicated fans. We are grateful for today and look forward to what's next. And again, that was Rob Pelinka's statement on the trade that sends Luka Doncic to the Los Angeles Lakers in exchange for Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a 2029 first-round pick. And the Lakers still got one more first-round pick. The Lakers still have another first-round pick. Rui Hachimura, if I was you, I would be having my bags packed, brother. Smash that like button and share the video. Rui Hachimura, if I were you, I would be having my bags packed. This is signed, sealed, and delivered. It's official. You guys can let the shot go. The Los Angeles Lakers website formally welcomes number 77, Luka Doncic, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I'm looking at the replay of the Dallas Mavericks press conference, man. Jason Kidd does not look happy at all, man. Jason Kidd does not look happy at all. And I really got to question what the hell is going on in Dallas right now. I still think Dallas is going to be a great team. You got Kyrie Irving, you got PJ Washington, you got a Klay Thompson, you got Anthony Davis, you got Derek Lively, who's going to be out with that stress fracture in his foot for maybe about 2 more months, 3 more months. You got Anthony Davis. Nico Harrison has a great relationship with both Kyrie Irving and Anthony Davis from his days in Nike. But Nico Harrison, what is the real tea? Like the girls like to say. What's the real facts behind this? How do you do this? How do you give up on Luka Doncic? How do you approach the Lakers and give them Luka Doncic on a silver platter? How do you do that? I don't care if Luka Doncic is running around on the basketball court with a cigar in his mouth and a drink in his hands. You do not trade a 25-year-old superstar who hasn't even reached his peak. He hasn't even reached his prime. You don't trade a 25-year-old superstar, bro. And I'm one of the biggest AD fans there is, bro. You guys who are loyal to my channel, you guys know. You guys know how big of an AD fan I am. But AD's best years are behind him. He's 13 years in. He's top 75 for a reason, not just because of his play, but the amount of years he's been in the NBA. AD is top 75 for a reason. He's played 13 seasons. He's 32 with an injury-riddled past. How many more years of great AD basketball is the Dallas Mavericks going to get? You going to mortgage Luka Doncic at 25 for a 32-year-old AD? This don't make sense. I don't know what the hell Nico Harrison is thinking. But then again, Nico Harrison is the same guy that fumbled when he was a Nike executive. He fumbled the Steph Curry deal. Nico Harrison is the same guy who called Steph Curry Seth Curry and showed him a presentation that was meant for Kevin Durant. And then told Steph Curry you wouldn't get your own shoe. And Steph Curry walked out that Nike building and went across the street to Under Armour, and it's been over ever since. This is the same guy we dealing with. I don't know if you guys seen the reports. Rob Pelinka thought Nico Harrison was joking. I repeat, Rob Pelinka thought Nico Harrison was joking when he called his phone and said, I will give you Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis. Man, do you guys not hear me? Do you guys not hear me? Rob Pelinka thought Nico Harrison was joking when he called him and said, I will give you Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I don't care about the Mavericks defense. At best, if you're the Dallas Mavericks, best case scenario for the Dallas Mavericks, you get 3 great AD years. With his injury history, 13 years in the NBA, you get 3 great years of Anthony Davis. Luka Doncic is 25. He hasn't even hit his peak. Make it make sense. In 3 years, Anthony Davis will be 35 years old. In 3 years, Anthony Davis will be 35 years old. So you're banking on 3 years of Anthony Davis versus 10 years of Luka Doncic? And this man was just injured and out of shape and led you to an NBA Finals? I don't care how smart y'all trying to sound in the comments, bro. I don't care how you try to twist this to make it a win for the Dallas Mavericks. It's definitely not a win for the Dallas Mavericks. And I'm one of Anthony Davis's biggest fans. And anybody who's frequent to my channel knows how big of an Anthony Davis fan I am. And you got clowns like this that want to tell you AD overall is better than Luka Doncic. AD at his peak wasn't better than Luka Doncic, man. I'm sorry. Luka Doncic is 25 years old. He's first team All-NBA every year. on an injured leg and out of shape, he led the Dallas Mavericks to an NBA Finals just a couple of months ago. Like, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? Like, what are we talking about here? Just say y'all mad that Luka went to LeBron. Just say y'all mad that Luka went to the Lakers. But to try to come on here and twist it like a 32-year-old Anthony Davis is going to be better now and in the long term than a 25-year-old Luka Doncic is just ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous, man. It really is. Shout out to my brother So Crazy TV. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the link, man. I'm gonna drop the link, man. I'm gonna drop the link in a few moments, man. Here in about 5 to 10 minutes, I'm gonna drop the link, man. But anybody trying to twist this into a win for the Dallas Mavericks, you're kidding yourself. And I love Anthony Davis. Once again, anybody that knows me knows how big of an Anthony Davis fan I am. But when you're looking at the business of basketball, when you're looking at superstars, when you're looking at LeBron James being 40 years old, and Nico Harrison calls your phone with a 25-year-old global superstar in Luka Doncic on a silver platter, saying, get this guy off my hands. From an everything perspective, A1, what up, bro? From an everything perspective, 100 times out of 100 times, all 30 teams in the NBA is picking up that phone and saying yes to the Dallas Mavericks. That's what the hell I'm saying. That's what the hell I'm saying. And I'll argue tooth and nail with anybody else that says anything different. Every other NBA team in the league today is pissed off with the Dallas Mavericks because they didn't open up a bidding war for Luka Doncic. Every other NBA team is pissed off at the Dallas Mavericks that they didn't open up a bidding war for Luka Doncic, and they took a package of Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a 2029 first-round pick. What's y'all talking about? What is y'all talking about? There is no GM in the NBA. I repeat. Imagine you woke up today. So Crazy TV, A1. Imagine you guys woke up today, right? And you found out that the Dallas Mavericks called the Los Angeles Lakers and they offered Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis, and the Lakers said no. You guys would be out here calling for the head of Rob Pelinka. You guys would be out here calling for the head of Jeannie Buss. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. For real. Everybody would have a field day with that story. Like, let's be honest here. You think Mark Cuban is happy about this? Mark Cuban is mad he sold his majority stake in the Dallas Mavericks. Mark Cuban is mad today. Mark Cuban is the same guy that said he would rather divorce his wife than to trade Luka Doncic. And I don't care how smart you guys try to sound and how much you want to say defense wins championships and LeBron and Luca can't play together and they both need the ball and who's going to do this and who's going to do that. And 10 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, you make this deal. I'm about to drop the link in a second, man. Because I gotta hear from y'all. I gotta hear y'all take on this. I gotta hear y'all take on this. And I know we've been rough on Rob Pelinka, man, but I don't know whether to give him props or I don't know whether to call Rob Pelinka lucky. In the summer of 2018, LeBron James knocks on your door and says, I want to be a Laker. In the summer of 2019, Anthony Davis says, I'm not going anywhere but to LA. And now here we are in 2025, and a 25-year-old Luka Doncic, who didn't know nothing about nothing, gets dropped off at your front door. Rob Pelinka got to be the luckiest mother in the entire world. How do you get lucky 3 times like that? How do you get lucky 3 times like that? The link is dropped for anybody that wants to come up here and share your thoughts on this blockbuster trade. The Cash App is open. Super chats are welcomed. Y'all smash that like button and share the video, man. Let's talk about it, man. Moose Talk Hoops, we in the building, man. Talking about this blockbuster trade. Luka Doncic, I can't even believe I'm still saying this. Luka Doncic is a Los Angeles Laker. Unbelievable, man. Luka Doncic is a Los Angeles Laker. Everybody is shocked and appalled, man. The link is dropped. A1, y'all pull up. So Crazy TV, y'all pull up. Anybody that wants to share their thoughts and their opinions, and I'm standing on mine. We could talk about it tooth and nail, day and night. I'm standing on mine. Y'all pull up, man. Because I got to hear from these people that's running around not thinking this is an automatic win for the Los Angeles Lakers, man. Let me add my brother, So Crazy TV. Crazy TV, what up, bro? Long time no see. Hopefully you and the family is good, man. What's popping, man? Holla at me.
Moose, what's good, bro? You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear, bro. Talk to me.
Man, the Mavs got finesse, bro.
Talk
Hey,
about it, man.
man, they
Talk
got
about it, man. Share your
finesse, man.
thoughts.
Hey, one first round is crazy for Luca, man. They just gave him up like that. Man, this is bad for the Mavs, man. They got cooked. Yeah, they got their big man. But who gonna give AD the ball, man? AD needs the ball. Somebody got to give him the ball. They lost their point guard. Hey, man, this is crazy, bro.
It,
Booze,
it,
I thought it
it
was
really
fake too.
is.
I thought
And
it was fake
I'm
too.
not buying the narrative. I'm not. My bad. My bad to cut you off, but I'm not buying the narrative of his conditioning and his defense. And I don't know what happened. Did he hit Nico Harrison's wife? Was he smashing Jason Kidd's wife? Like, what the hell was going on in Dallas?
It's crazy, but like you seen the Rudy Gobert trade? They got like what 5 first round picks. You seen Paul George get like they got 5 first-round picks. OKC got, and for Luca, you only get 1 first-round pick and Max Christie. That's crazy. Like we got Luca on a clearance sale, bro. And any GM, why wouldn't you take that trade? You got to take it, man.
Anybody,
And
anybody. And it's not like
and
Rob Pelinka went out there looking for this trade.
right,
Nico Harrison came to him.
right. And bro, they just saved our future, bro. Because when Braun retires, everyone was trying to cook us, saying, "What are y'all gonna do when Braun retires?" Well, this is the answer. We got our franchise player. He's 25 years old. We're just gonna add some more pieces with him, man. I'm good with the trade, bro.
Of course, man. Now, what do you see for the Lakers? How do they round out this roster? What do they do before the February 6th trade deadline?
So, bro,
You said what, bro?
yeah, what you say? My bad. I didn't get the
I
question.
said, what do the Lakers do now that they have Luka
Mhm,
Doncic? It's 4 days before the
mhm,
NBA trade deadline. You got Jackson Hayes as your starting center. I don't
mhm.
feel like the Lakers are done. Reports came out that Rob Pelinka is not done. He's actively looking for another big. What do you do if you're Rob Pelinka?
Oh, we gotta go get us another big, man. We gotta go get us. I'm hearing talks that they trying to get Miles Turner. I don't know if they could get him or not, but if we can finesse that one too, hey, I'm good with it. But if you can't even get Miles Turner, go get you an athletic big. I know there's bigs out there they could get. Yeah, you got to get a big, man. You got to get a big because I don't think Hayes is our big to start, man. We need somebody else in there. But other than that, I
Understood.
mean, that's the only thing we need to get. We just need to get a solid big man. That's about it. But we good.
I
We
got
got
I,
our
I got
point
some
guard.
more reports on this.
Uh huh.
The general manager of the Dallas Mavericks, Nico Harris, at the press conference today said when he brought up this trade, everybody asked if he was on crack. And he said, I'm going to do it anyways.
That is
They
crazy,
thought
bro.
the man was on crack. And you telling me the Dallas Mavericks won this trade? His own front office thought the man was on crack when he brought up the idea of trading Luka Doncic to the Los Angeles Lakers for Anthony Davis.
Right. And Moose, like, how do you not get like 4 or 5 first round picks for Luca?
I don't
How do
know.
you
How do you
not? How
give
do
Luka
you?
up? Forget getting first round picks.
Oh
How do you
man,
give Luka up?
that is crazy for a 31-year-old.
Who's about to be 32 and has played 13 NBA seasons and has an injury-prone past.
Man, this is crazy, y'all. For real.
And poor Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd is at this press conference looking mad as hell. Nico Harrison answered 3 questions and walked up out of the press conference, leaving Jason Kidd there by himself. What the hell is going on in Dallas? You got Dallas Mavericks fans outside the arena protesting. You got Nico Harrison saying people thought he was on crack when he said he was going to do this deal. What the hell is going on?
I don't know either, man. But all I know is our team just got our franchise player, man.
Absolutely.
Braun's
Absolutely.
about to Braun's about to
Absolutely.
be he's about to be the second option for the first time in his career, man. I mean, if you want to call AD the first option the whole time, that's fine. But AD
Absolutely.
AD didn't act like a first option to me. Just
And
saying.
that's been a
But
knock on Anthony Davis, man. I got
yeah,
Chris up in here, man.
yeah.
Chris, what's
Go
up,
ahead,
man? We're
Chris
gonna let
Cook,
So
Chris.
Crazy finish, and then Chris, you could chime in.
Yeah, I'm about done, man. They got finesse, man. Go
So
ahead, Chris.
crazy.
You got it.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and good, my brother. What's going on? How you feeling?
Perfect, perfect. First off, I just got a new microphone. Shout out to my lady on my birthday for
Shout out
hooking
to
the
her,
brother
man.
up.
Happy belated birthday, man.
I appreciate that. Appreciate that. And Moose, salute to
Yeah,
you.
happy
Salute to
belated, bro. Happy belated.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. And first off, man, Moose, salute to your channel, brother. Way to come back in a big way as you're doing right now. Dropping a bomb feature right now, bro. Man, because I ain't gonna cap. I don't know. Listen, and me and So Crazy can attest to this, but for like the first hour when Shams dropped, bro, everyone thought he got hacked. Because
Hey,
I
we
know
all
y'all as
did,
Laker
bro.
fans.
We
Y'all were
all
like,
did.
nah, ain't no way that this happened. But I was in such denial. I genuinely was. I'm like, yo, ain't no way they just traded a 25-year-old nigga in his prime in Luka Doncic. I'm like, nah, there's something wrong here. Nah, that just didn't sound real to me. But the more I ponder on it, I look at this team, and I ain't gonna lie. If y'all get Miles Turner, it's gonna be real spooky for the West. It will not surprise me if y'all were to make the Western Conference Finals, and I'm seeing y'all in OKC battle it out. It would not surprise me.
Unbelievable.
It won't surprise me.
Who do you double? Do you double Luka with his passing ability? Do you double LeBron James with his passing ability? Like
you can't double either one. That's the hard part. Now, because the thing is, they both can operate on different sides of the floor. You can literally give LeBron one half of the floor to work with in isolation. Same thing with Luka. And the thing that I like about this duo a little bit more compared with Kyrie is, like, LeBron's an actual lob threat. Like, now LeBron can actually play more in transition off ball. Like, do you know how many fast break cuts
in the last 2 years?
Exactly. So, I mean, just him getting cuts off the way that he is. Luka's gonna be majority playing on the perimeter. He's gonna be getting up at least 9 to 10 threes a game. So, like, they won't even really be in each other's way like that. At least me personally. But I just don't like how this team is going to look defensively. That's just me personally. I don't. Y'all still got a lot of holes. I'm sorry, respectfully, as much as Luka is going to give big impact to y'all, I genuinely don't like a combination of a backcourt between Austin Reeves and potentially Luka. I just don't like that. And then you got LeBron out there who can give you efforts in spurts, but I just don't like that defensively for you guys. Even with you guys having DFS as potentially a point of attack, a defender. Shout to Max Christie, and potentially getting Vando back as long as he doesn't get hurt. Y'all can do. I mean, y'all could do something. I just won't take y'all seriously. I'm just gonna be objective, at least not this season. But if y'all get somehow pull off an actual like athletic big that is an actual like a solid rim protector, maybe can stretch the floor a little bit. I think y'all got something. I think y'all got something.
Absolutely, and to that point, right? You say defensively, a backcourt of Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic. Mm-hmm. I'm the same guy that had to watch for the past 2 seasons and some change, a defensive backcourt of D'Angelo Russell and Austin Reeves. Mm-hmm. So why would I be mad at a Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves backcourt? You know what I mean?
Oh no, offensively they gonna give no. They gonna give teams the business.
Facts. Offensively, they finna cook.
But I just worry about this team, especially if they get hunted like in the playoffs. I'm not too worried about LeBron unless he's getting, backdoored by Aaron Gordon. That's the only time I'm gonna have some actual worries. But if I'm being real though, I just don't want to see a whole lot of ball watching with Luka. And the thing about LeBron, and this is the last thing that I'm gonna say, I'm moving on to somebody else. They need to have LeBron finally accepting his grace as being the second option, bro. You've been the first option for almost 2 decades of your career, bro. Shout out to you. That's not easy to take on that level of responsibility, but LeBron needs to give the keys to Luka, and I mean he needs to give them to him like immediately. Like he needs to understand.
I think that's already set in stone. I think that's already set in stone with this trade. And I'm gonna say one more thing before I let Shelly Mack up in here. Shelly Mack, what up, bro? I'm gonna let you get yours off. I'm gonna repeat this quote from the Mavericks GM Nico Harrison at today's press conference, which was just a few moments ago. And I quote, he says, "Everyone laughed at me and said I was on crack when I brought up the trade, but that didn't stop me. Unbelievable, man. Sally Mack, what up, man?
What's popping with you, man?
Chilling. What's your thoughts on this big blockbuster trade? The Dallas Mavericks approaching LA Lakers saying, hey, we'll give you Luka Doncic, give us AD.
I'm on here. My bad. I'm on here as Victory is my inheritance. I was trolling you a little bit and shit. I've been watching you since last year. I fucks with your shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was trolling you a little bit because you be going there, but shit. I mean, I know you a hooper because I've been watching you last year. I think me and you was talking about the situation when they try to do Kyrie. I think you one of the only people who really brought that to light, how they try to do Kyrie and shit. I was like, you know what I mean? This nigga real. You know what I mean? So I ain't gonna troll you like you don't keep it 100. So, but this what I'm gonna say about the whole thing. I think that Luka is a generational talent, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's a great player. He could put up numbers like no other. But I'm saying from my standpoint, I was saying AD better than Luka. I'm just throwing, you know what I mean? I'm just trolling on that note. But I'm saying, to me, it works better for Dallas with the type of players they got because Luka slows the game down to the point where a Klay Thompson can't get off as he would get off because the ball not moving. If you got AD in that middle at his natural position at the power forward, and then you got a motherfucker like, hopefully I ain't cussing too much, but you got a person like Gafford, who's a rim protector also, that opens up everything for everybody. So it's no double team. So I'm saying from a team standpoint, AD fits better with Dallas than Luka does. That's all I'm saying. That's why I'm saying.
Don't get me wrong, right? Don't get me wrong, right? This year, Dallas can go somewhere if they healthy. You got with a Kyrie Irving, with a PJ Washington, with the shooting of Klay Thompson, who's back shooting 40% from three. You got AD playing a 4. He's probably going to close games playing a 5. If Derek Lively comes back healthy in 2 months or whatever it is, however long it's going to take, and you got Daniel Gafford, who they said they were shopping, but we'll see if they hold on to him or whatever. Dallas is still going to be going to the second round and in competition to go to a Western Conference Finals. But I'm saying AD as much, and I'm a big Anthony Davis fan. If you guys are frequent to my channel, you guys know how big of an Anthony Davis fan I am. But when I'm being real about it, Anthony Davis is about to be 32 in less than a few months. He's a top 75 player for a reason, not just because of his greatness. He done played 13 years. He done played 13 years on an injury-ridden body. You know what I mean? And from an emotional standpoint, I was mad and sad to see AD go. But when you look at a logical side, a basketball side, a business side, you are basically trading the next 10 years of Luka Doncic for 3 years maximum of AD.
All right, I give you that. I give you that argument, right? But check it out. Like most niggas, they talk from a standpoint of either they jock riding or LeBron. LeBron is the greatest player ever because he got us a ring. That's just me being biased as a fan. You know what I mean? But from my standpoint, what AD offers is he opens up the court, and I'm thinking that Dallas is looking at playing Boston again. That's what I'm looking at. And they ain't had no answer for Porzingis, and they ain't had no answer on defense. So Luka was a liability. So I'm looking at it from a standpoint of them getting back to the finals, trying to win. And I don't think even a healthy Luka gets over that hump with Boston or Cleveland, because both of them got big men. And from that standpoint, you got to be able to score. You got to be able to stretch the floor. You got to have somebody that's in the paint who's able to move the ball. And I think AD, real talk, when AD was with the Pelicans with a true center like he had with either DeMarcus Cousins or when they was in the bubble and they won with Dwight Howard, you give him a true center where he can roam and be himself and play defense. He's a better all-around player than Luka. Luka's a better scorer, things like that. But we all know that it takes a whole team to win a championship. That's how I look at it from a team perspective. That's all.
I hear where you coming from, but peak Anthony Davis and we haven't even seen the peak of Luka Doncic, bro. I don't think it's comparable as much as I love Anthony Davis. Defensively, Anthony Davis is going to give you everything he got. He's going to be able to switch off on guards. He's going to be able to play weak side D. He's going to be able to play on ball D, whether it's the perimeter or the interior. On offense, he's going to give you buckets. The last time we seen Anthony Davis play 2-3 games ago, he gave you 45. He gave you 42 and 22 or 42 and 25. Was out there doing it all. But I'm saying, okay, if Dallas doesn't win this year, you gotta pay AD a contract extension. He's gonna be 33. In the next 2 years, he's gonna be 35.
Correct.
You're going to look across in the same conference. You're going to look across into LA and you're going to see a 26, 27, 28, 29-year-old Luka Doncic getting better and better. And the way Luka Doncic got backdoored last night, you're going to see an angry, motivated, vengeful Luka Doncic, bro. And if you Dallas, you willing to see that guy in the playoffs? You willing to see him 4 times a year? Come on.
But obviously they know something that we don't, right? I'm just saying.
Unless
they
know something that we don't.
That's what I'm saying. So
I don't know if they know something we don't based off of this quote where the GM says, everyone laughed at me and said I was on crack when I brought up the trade, but that didn't stop me. His own peoples thought he was on crack. His own Dallas Mavericks front office. Jason Kidd is at the press conference looking mad as hell. So I don't know.
Jason gonna figure it out though, Moose. You hear what I'm saying? Like Jason always been like we've been watching Jason, man, since I don't know how you old is, you know what I mean, how old you is, but I'm older, you know what I mean? I'm old too. But we've been watching Jason since the Mavs, so he always been a point guard. So that means he always been a coach on the floor. You telling me that KD and Kyrie AD and Kyrie can't figure something out? Like, how the fuck do you guard that? Like, you got a nigga who can come to the hole, right? You got a nigga who can pull. Kyrie crazy from all 3 layers, and that's how I look at how they looking at. That's what everybody not adding into the equation with trading Luka. My nigga, you still got Kyrie. Like if he stay healthy, Kyrie is hands down like niggas slouching because of that whole shit in New York, and they try to play my nigga like he wasn't that, but Kyrie is still that nigga, like, you know what I mean?
And
like,
I'm not doubting that. I'm not doubting that. Kyrie Irving, he got
do you watch?
No, he
Nobody said
not.
no, he not. You don't watch
No, he
basketball.
not. No, he not.
Kyrie
No, he
is
not.
one
Hey,
of the
Moose, salute
best
to you, Moose.
hoopers in
Hey,
the
Moose, who
league,
next
bro.
to talk?
Are we allowed to respond at this point, or
Hold
we
on,
gonna
John
still
Wick
let
in.
him go?
Hold on, we're gonna bring John Wick in.
Okay.
Go ahead, John Wick.
Salute, Moose, man. I've been hearing a bunch. Yo, hey, check this out, right? So all of a sudden, Luka and Kyrie Irving, one of the worst defensive backcourts in the league, can make it to the finals with the right pieces, right? But now you team him up with LeBron and their chances are lower. You see how these fools do and how they talk? No. With that being said, I'm talking. You already talked.
Hold up, brother. Let him finish.
No. Yeah. With that being said, no, Kyrie ain't that guy, and no, Anthony Davis ain't that guy. That's why they made the trade. You know what happened? LeBron James walked in the MSG last night, put on a show, won the game in dominant fashion, led that team with no AD, and you know what the Lakers said? Bye-bye, AD. You want to get on interviews? You want to talk about you need a center? You know what? You came here. We got a championship, which you as the second best player, and we're going to accommodate you for that. We're not going to send you to the Wizards, to the Utah. Go ahead. You can go to Dallas. No, Kyrie is not that guy. Neither is Anthony Davis. That's why Anthony Davis is no longer a Laker, and that's why Luka Doncic is now going to play with LeBron James, and that's why they're going to win games and make a deep playoff. As soon as they get the right pieces, the Lakers will be just fine. You are a fool if you can sit here and say that the Dallas Mavericks are final bound because they got Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving, 2 number 2s, two guys that never led a team anywhere, never led a team as the best player, 2 guys that's injury prone. You got a guy in Anthony Davis who's a great talent. He's a great rim protector. He's a great at times good defender depending on who he's playing. So you got 2 number 2s on one team, and you got 2 dudes that can't lead. It's not going to work. And no, they're not going to the finals. And no, they're not getting to the Western Conference Finals. If they got to see if the Lakers can get a serviceable big, they will be just fine. This is what I don't understand, Moose. These fools, ever since this trade, they've been looking for the worst scenario case possible for this not to work. Or the haters are sitting and saying, "Oh, this isn't for that." What the hell you think? You think trading for Luka isn't a win now situation? Just because Anthony Davis is gone? No, Anthony Davis, you just was never the face of the franchise, and you never was going to take over. You're just not that guy. Sorry. I mean, as great as you are defensively and as good as you can be a lot of nights, you're not consistent. You're soft. You're fragile. You're always grimacing, and you're just not a number one. Luka is a number one real superstar franchise player. That's what I don't. So Luka, again, I'm going to ask this question again. So Luka and Kyrie, one of the worst defensive backcourts in the league, can make it to the finals, and they this and that, and they this dynamic duo. But as soon as you pair Luka with LeBron, now it's the worst case scenario. No, they're going to fix the edges around his roster, like Rob Pelinka said. So they went and got a younger superstar, a better player, because yes, he's better than Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is not better than Luka Doncic. Okay, for the past year or 2 or 3 years, when you've been asking who the top 5 players are, it's been Luka, Jokic, Giannis, Shea, and maybe Tatum and somebody else. You've never heard Anthony Davis be a top 5 player. So let's stop the lies. Let's stop the lies and stop the hate. This was not a bad trade. It's going to work out in favor for the Lakers now, not just the future, and not just 10 years and 3-4 years down the line, because that's what the haters want to say because they don't want to see LeBron win. Period. This duo will work. This duo will work. The Lakers are going to work around the edges more to make this roster better, and they'll be just fine. No, Dallas ain't doing nothing. They ain't making no noise, and they ain't going to no finals. They ain't going to see no Boston. No, you got 2 number 2. Matter of fact, you got Clay, so you got multiple number 2s on the team.
Exactly.
You got multiple number 2s on the team that don't know how to lead a team. Was never the best player on the team.
And you got
I ain't
Clay.
gonna lie though,
You
having
ain't even
3 number
saying
2s
And you got
on the
Clay.
team is funny. Having 3
Yeah, you
number
got
2s
Clay,
on the
who's
team is
also
funny.
right. You got Clay, who's
AD,
also
Kyrie,
another
and
number
Clay,
2
all
slash
3
3
number 2s
or
on the
4.
point. That is funny. I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, regardless, bro. I'm sorry. The Mavericks are still they still a threat.
Man.
Exactly.
Clicking, man.
Niggas said they won the threat last year.
I'm not about to crap on AD, bro. Nah,
Right.
that's wild.
No one's
Y'all
crapping on. No, this is the thing. No one's crapping on AD. But let's not downplay this move like it didn't make the Lakers better. Yes, it did. For now, it made the Lakers better right now, not for no future. Well, yes. It made them better for now.
It's definitely for the future. It's definitely for the future. No, because this team could get a whole lot better. This team could be a lot better.
It's definitely for the future. It's for the future.
It's definitely for now and for the future.
It's definitely for the future.
And
Right.
the reason why it's for now
my
is because
whole
if that was
thing-
the case, they would have traded AD for a bunch of just random, really, really good role players if it was just for the future. And they would have built pieces and got a whole bunch of picks and all this. No, that's not what happened. They traded a star for a star. You still have a star, a real superstar, and a real number 1 now in the Lakers jersey. I'm not saying Dallas is going to be trash. I'm not saying Dallas is going to be trash.
He's definitely.
But what I'm saying is stop trying to overrate the trade for Dallas and stop trying to downplay the trade for the Lakers just because LeBron is still the Lakers.
Question, right?
And LeBron also said he isn't going anywhere. He's remaining a Laker.
So one thing I do agree with you.
Let me jump in here. I'm gonna ask you guys a question, right? And especially for the ones that's speaking on how good of a deal this still is for the Mavericks. I'm gonna ask you guys a question from the Dallas Mavericks standpoint. Does this version of the Mavericks have a better chance to win with Anthony Davis as opposed to with Luka Doncic?
In my opinion, no. But
to win what again? To win what, Moose?
I'm gonna say
to win a championship. Does this version of the Dallas Mavericks with Anthony Davis have a better chance than the previous version, yesterday's version with Luka Doncic?
No, because you have because now you have an older Anthony Davis who's going to be close to his mid-30s, who's more injury prone, and he's not a number 1. No.
I'm somewhere in the middle. I do think that this team is constructed better only because Luka's not available right now. But in my personal opinion, the Mavericks did not get better long term. I'm being real with you. If they don't win it this year or next year, I don't think they have a shot. In my personal opinion.
This is why they got better, right? Check this out. As a ball player, right? You playing basketball. When you got Luka either bringing the ball up or you got Kyrie bringing the ball up. That means that the eyes are on them every time. When you got a player like Kyrie at the top of the key who can ball handle and ISO, that means he can get to the paint, and once he gets to the paint, he can dish it to AD or kick it back out to Clay. With Luka is a sensational talent, but he slows the game down so much to where you're not touching the ball unless it's a straight pass from him and you feel like you got the need to shoot it. Everybody knows as a hooper, you need to touch the ball. Everybody got to touch the ball to feel involved. You can't throw me the ball with 7 seconds left and expect me to make every shot. That's not basketball. So I'm going to say that they did get better from a standpoint of the type of guard they have with Kyrie. They just loaded up on Kyrie and Luka last year and forced everybody else to beat them with the three. You can't do that no more because you have a true threat in the paint. Okay.
I will say, one thing I do want to say is that Kyrie does have a lot more offensive responsibilities. Like, he's going to have to do a lot for this team, way more than he ever has.
Why?
Kyrie just became Kyrie. Hey, look, Kyrie just became
because the ball primarily in his hand. He's not sharing that with Luka no more. And
Kyrie just became the exact thing that he didn't want to be. Now he's taking on the responsibility of what he didn't have to do and what he didn't have to be. And we know Kyrie is not that. He's never been that.
Someone that is a number
He's
2.
not what? Wait, hold on.
They lost shooting. They lost number 2. They lost playmaking. They lost scoring. They lost someone who's going to get. Kyrie can sit in the corner and shoot. If he want to be a spot up shooter, Kyrie can do that. He doesn't have that option anymore. That option is gone.
He don't need it. He's the
yes, he is. He's 6'2". He's 6'1".
He's the all-time leader.
Yes, he is. He's 6'2". He's 6'1".
Kyrie takes over the game when he needs to.
He's never taken over anything without being a number 2.
So let's get back
Kyrie. He's never taken over anything as the. Now he's forced to be the number 1.
It's not that he wouldn't, but even when Luka, my thing is
he can take over the game. He can take over the game whenever he wants to.
He's never taken over anything.
Okay, so can we go back to a time
where
Luka
saying that? We need to stop lying. Y'all can't just sit up here and lie.
Hold on now.
Kyrie Irving has never taken over anything.
Like, I'm not trying to be nasty with Kyrie, but like, y'all depending a lot on Kyrie as a ball handler and facilitator.
The extremism on both sides, right? Let's stop with the extremism.
I'm trying to come somewhere in the middle, Moose. Like, I'm trying to come right in the middle, middle with this.
Because we know Kyrie's more than capable, right, of handling ball handling capabilities, being the facilitator on this team.
Is it to the production of what Luka can do?
I mean, Luka's been out. And when people talk about all-star snubs, right? Kyrie Irving.
I agree. No. He definitely wasn't
one of the biggest all-star snubs, man.
Yes, he was.
He's averaging 24, and you know the assists he's averaging, rebounds he's averaging. He's shooting 40, 50, 90. You know what I mean? He's shooting 40, 50, 90. But Kyrie Irving he's gonna have to stay in that position full time now. He's gonna have to stay in that position full time.
That's a lot to ask of him. That's a lot to ask of him, especially because he's 33.
Just like I feel like the Lakers are not done making moves. I don't feel like the Dallas Mavericks are done making moves. AD waived his trade kicker to help the team facilitate more moves before the trade deadline. You know what I mean? They're going to need a backup ball handler. They're going to need somebody who takes that pressure off of Kyrie Irving now that Luka Doncic is not there. You know what I mean?
But who's that? But Moose, that guy isn't out there.
But yeah, they don't have that now. But I'm not saying they're not looking for that.
Well, I do.
No. Moose, what I'm saying is that guy isn't out there. Period. They lost Luka Doncic.
No, the only thing I wanted to say was when it came to Kyrie and AD, both of them are going to be 33 this year. So you asking two of them to play at an all-time great level. Mind you, Derek Lively is out for the remainder of the season. So a lot of those minutes are going to be given to Gafford at the 5. So you're going to be switching off.
Salute, y'all. Salute. They lost, man. They lost.
We're going to bring you in, bro. I'm going to let Kyrie finish. We're going to bring you in.
Okay. As far as what I was gonna say was just on this, like Kyrie and AD are turning 33 years old in March. I just want to put that. I just want to put that out there for everybody to like. These guys don't have a lot of clock to basically be screwing around. They got to get this together either within this year, which I don't see them going far. I think next year when they got lively, I think they might have better luck then, or they have a better opportunity once these guys are actually fully healthy. But I don't think they're gonna get it together.
I'm gonna chime in here real quick before I bring a good kid up in here, bro. I'm looking at a video right now. I'm gonna try to pull it up on the screen. I'm looking at a video of outside of the American Airlines Center in Dallas where fans are protesting, and there's a group of fans.
Yeah, I'm mad
There's
too.
a group of fans right now with a casket outside the arena saying the Dallas Mavericks are dead. I am not lying. I am not lying.
Oh, shit, I didn't bring it.
I am not lying. I'm gonna try to pull it up, man. But y'all go ahead. Good kid.
He's telling the truth because I just passed by the AAC.
There's a whole riot going on right now. Everyone's saying I'm sick. Everyone basically saying
we
worst trade in NBA
sick, bro.
history. This is
I'm
wild.
sick, man. Luka was my dude, man. They traded him away, bro. We don't
25
need
is crazy. I ain't gonna care.
Anthony at 25 in the middle of his prime. Listen, Nico Harrison, you just dumb in the bag of bricks. For the long term, this might help, but Anthony Davis, you can't trust him. I don't trust Anthony Davis. Kyrie and Luka had great chemistry. Now we're gonna have to reset. Then we're gonna have to see what Kyrie and Clay and Anthony Davis gonna do. I'm just so curious.
That shit gonna be crazy, fam. I'm telling
it's gonna be crazy.
Listen to me. From a basketball player standpoint, man.
Right.
I'm just saying, from a basketball player standpoint, you got a crazy ass guard who can score anytime he want to.
Right.
Then you got a
crazy.
Right. And then on top of that, you got a nigga who scored 60 points, bro, in 3 quarters.
Yeah, Clay. Yeah.
Steph off 11 dribbles.
You are high on Clay.
Clay been shitty lightweight for the last. Listen.
3 or 4 years.
As a basketball player, the last thing to leave is your shooting. Only thing to make a shooter miss is his mentality. The nigga was in a slump. You put Clay in the motherfucking playoffs with Kyrie and AD, who can go get his own bucket, and PJ who play defense. You gonna have a problem. I'm telling you.
AD is not that AD shocking. Y'all gotta stop lying.
Also, I'm not that high on Clay still, bro. I'm sorry. I
Nobody's high on Clay, bro.
That's why you don't gotta be. All he
nobody's high on Clay. That's why the Dallas Mavericks.
No. So the reason why I bring up Clay because playoff setting in the play-in, he's one of the main reasons why they did not make the play-in last season. Remember, he did shoot 0 for 10. Like that is a possibility.
AD been wanted out of there though. He been
good. Now he can go over there
Clay.
and see what it's like to really be a number one or try to be number one because he's not that good.
Yeah, AD ain't number one. Luka is way better than Anthony Davis. So I really don't know.
Now all of a sudden, Anthony Davis is better than Luka. We ain't been saying that for the past I don't know how long.
I believe you. No. I think he is, but it's not a gap. Like I'm not about to do that neither.
No, it's
not a gap.
It's a gap when you were supposed to be a franchise cornerstone or a cornerstone for a franchise, and you failed at it because you weren't consistent. Because you weren't consistent, you were too soft, and you couldn't lead. You couldn't. The only time the Lakers were able to win the championship is when LeBron James was at his best and when he was the best player.
My thing is because of Anthony Davis. My thing about Anthony Davis, and I'm being real on this, is the Lakers never maximized him after 2021. I'm being honest with you. They did not maximize him after 2021. That's
a lie. He's a superstar. You maximize yourself. Go out there and be dominant. Go kill. Go win games. Go win playoff series. Go lead team to championships. I don't want to hear that shit. That's an excuse. No, that's an excuse.
That's not an excuse.
You are supposed to be. You allow Giannis and Jokic to pass you up in the matter of 3 seasons. Giannis and Jokic both pass you up.
The guards gotta get the big man the ball, bro.
Anthony Davis was not it.
The big man can't be dominant unless the guards get the ball.
Superstar. I don't hear nobody saying You got to get Giannis the ball.
No,
Giannis
so my
ain't out
thing
here
is,
saying,
I don't
"Go
think
give me
AD
somebody
is
give me the ball."
superstar, but he has superstar talent. No, like
Giannis
and
puts
no,
the
but
Anthony
point guard.
my
Davis,
thing is,
Anthony
you
Davis
still wasn't
game
putting
never
super.
expanded.
You wasn't.
Hey,
No,
hey,
my
bro,
thing is,
The
you wasn't
Lakers
putting
won the
talent
2020
around
ring
him.
because of
The
Anthony
That's
Davis.
what
Luka
bothers me.
the
Like
Lakers
y'all
won
wasn't
this
putting the
trade,
correct talent
and
around him.
Anthony Davis was never that guy. Period.
Who won the
Okay,
trade?
okay,
You
no,
let
no, 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 no,
Giannis,
no, no.
Giannis, and Jokic pass you up, and
I'm
Jokic is
gonna be honest with you
nowhere
on this
near
right
you
now.
defensively.
No. My thing is, listen. You can listen just because Luka is on the Lakers. If Luka has shit parts around him as a Laker, he's not doing anything with that team. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
He doesn't have. He
It's
doesn't have
called
shit parts. He
maximize your.
doesn't.
No, my thing is, it's called maximize your best player, bro. Like that's just the fact. Like that's what you're supposed to do.
He's supposed to maximize himself, maximize the players around you.
No, the team has
make
to
your
too.
game better.
The
Hold
team
on.
has-
Get
that's
better
the
at
main-
your
that's the
game.
main-
Get better
that's
at
the
your
main
passing.
issue with Rob
Get better
Pelinka,
at your
though.
playmaking.
That's why
Get
people
better
were
at
going Rob
passing out of
Pelinka
double
for years.
teams. Become a better
You
player.
can protest on this, bro. How many years have you wanted for Rob Pelinka to stop messing around?
Bro, Anthony Davis is supposed to maximize himself. You become the better player. You become the better talent. You
know you had
get
issues
your
with
skills
Rob
better.
Pelinka for years.
That's what Jokic
Laker
did.
fans
That's
had
what
a rock
Giannis
because
did.
they
That's
weren't
why they
building
both
around
passed
him
up
properly.
Anthony Davis.
That's a fact. Come on, bro. Let's not do that.
Listen, I feel like Anthony Davis
keep it funky. I
in
don't know who
2020
playing that
was the
music or
reason
whatever,
why they
man,
won
but
that bubble championship.
we
But
gonna
ever
keep it
since
funky.
then,
We
I
gonna
feel
keep
like
it
LeBron.
funky.
A lot of people
They
say
haven't.
LeBron was behind this, but I don't believe that. I think
No.
he didn't know.
No, it's a clear fact that LeBron James ain't know. It's a clear
I
fact.
mean, he knew, but I don't think he pulled the strings like he did.
He didn't want this to happen.
It's a clear fact. It's a clear fact that nobody knew. Not Kyrie Irving, not Luka Doncic, not LeBron James, not Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis was at home and just got done watching the game on TV, and he was texting the guys, "Good game. Thanks for holding it down without me." In the
LeBron
bar.
was at dinner.
You know what I mean?
LeBron was at dinner when this happened.
LeBron ain't find out until Rob Pelinka called them right after the deal was done. Rob Pelinka personally called LeBron James after it was done. He personally called Rich Paul after it was done. He three-way JJ Redick and Anthony Davis and told him like that. I don't know who's playing that music. Turn down that music in the background, man. Y'all gonna get us. Y'all gonna get my shit flagged.
Yeah, who was that playing that music?
Who
man?
is that, bro?
Hey, Moose.
Who's that playing the music? Oh, okay,
Hey,
okay,
Moose.
we good. We clear.
Hey,
Okay.
Moose, I got a question for you.
What's
Go
up?
ahead,
What's
go
up?
ahead.
All right,
What's up?
check this out. Check this out.
Okay.
This my question. Like, we talking about the Dallas Mavericks, and I just got my opinion. I'm a Kyrie fan, so you know what I mean. I fuck with.
Right.
If Kyrie go to Dallas, I fuck with Dallas. Like, I just like the nigga just on the type of time he be on. But never mind.
I
That's
like
neither
Kyrie
here
just
nor there,
because he
right?
stand on principle.
Yeah, that's it. I just fuck with him because the type of nigga he is. But
Right.
I'm saying from the Lakers standpoint. Let me ask you this from the Lakers standpoint, right?
Right.
Who can they stop? Who can they stop on defense?
That's true. See, that's what we wanted to trade in.
That's what I'm saying. You could shoot 1,000 jumpers, but who can you stop in the West on defense when all of these niggas run?
You got it. You can't answer that question until after February 6th.
The Lakers lost. They lost rim protection.
You have a better chance of answering that question after February 6th.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, the Lakers. That's where they're gonna struggle at. That's one thing.
But I know this.
About.
I know this. Can't nobody stop them offensively.
Yeah,
the Lakers.
The game is won off of defense, bro. We all know this.
Hey man. The game is won both ways in 2025. It's offense and defense.
Nigga, when them niggas
as long as you got
locked
the
up
right
Dallas,
pieces,
when the Celtics locked up Dallas last year, they stopped them from scoring.
I can say the same thing about Kyrie and Luka, dog. And now we doing this, and now we only talking about who they can stop. Now that LeBron is with AD, hey, I can do the same thing with Kyrie and Luka, and they made it to the finals. They want to stop and shit in the backcourt.
Yeah,
Nothing.
but when they had to play a team who actually
and LeBron is better than
defense,
Kyrie.
they got their ass whooped.
And LeBron is better than Kyrie right now.
That ain't even my argument. My argument.
No,
is
I'm just making a point.
Stop?
He's better than
Kyrie. You hear what I'm
Kyrie.
saying? So listen, check me out. So when Dallas made it all the way through, it's quite known that they don't really play defense on the West like that, right? When they made it and they played Boston, Luka couldn't call for that because I watch B-ball. I'm pretty sure you do too. Luka, all he does, I'm not gonna say all he does, but most of what he does is he does the pick and roll. He'll call the mismatch up to him. When they play Boston, Boston ain't got no mismatches. So that nigga game was obsolete. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, everybody on the bro.
I wouldn't say it was
bro,
obsolete though. I ain't gonna lie. Luka was hitting some tough ass shots though.
Yeah, fact. No, and if you watch that finals, when you watch that finals, Luka, it was much easier for Luka to score than Kyrie. Which I'm forgetting is Kyrie is 6'2", 6'1". I saw Kyrie getting clamped. I saw Kyrie. He was the one that I saw being neutralized that finals.
I mean, Kyrie only had one good game. No, Kyrie. No, in that series, Kyrie only had one good game.
I'm saying you could have put anybody on that starting five on Luka. It was all mismatches. You could have put that whole starting five on Luka. It was a mismatch.
Also, people don't talk about it is that Kyrie had 99 points on 99 shots in that finals.
He got locked up for sure. He definitely got locked up. That's not what I'm saying.
That's because he's small. That's because he's small and he can't defend.
Okay, I won't say he can't defend. But what I will say is about Kyrie is Kyrie needs 4, 5, 6 different moves at his age just to score 2 points. Sometimes it's a little bit easier to get off 1, 2. Hey, I'm bigger than you. I can back you down, and then turn and then turn over the shoulder. If y'all remember in game 2, they gave Luka the ball early, and they were cooking because Kyrie, whether it was Derek White or Drew Holiday switching on to him, or even Jaylen Brown that first quarter, he was destroying those dudes. He just couldn't keep it up in those fourth quarters because guys were missing, and then they started to throw actual legit double teams at Luka consistently. But as far as Luka, no. But as far as Kyrie, though, I'm sorry. I hate to call a player dog water in the fight, bro. He was not good.
He wasn't good at all, and that's because
Boston Holiday, a premier defender,
perimeter defenders.
He just needs more to score. Like that's the thing, and that's why I think y'all are getting a little bit under it because like Kyrie, I know, but Kyrie has a ball handler for most of the time because he's gonna have the ball in his hands majority. Y'all giving a lot of responsibilities that he would defer Luka to. You're saying Kyrie like, hey, even though we got this all-time great big on our hands, we need you to do more facilitating.
You have to be the guy to take us to the promised land.
Exactly. You have to be teams will look to go at Kyrie every night. Just so he does not get the ball.
That's what
Luka was taking away.
It's Kyrie Irving's job. It's not on AD. It's on Kyrie Irving's to lead this team to the promised land.
And brother, as you said before, you said that it was what your guard. It was your guard to get the big man the ball down low.
Correct.
Well, that's what Kyrie's gonna have to start doing a lot more. He's gonna have to be more of a facilitator.
24-8.
He gonna have to score more than that.
But that's not who Kyrie is.
I agree, and that's why I say it's
going to be his responsibility.
He has to.
Now.
He's the only. Unless you want to listen. Unless y'all want to put the ball in Max Christie's hands, I'm not sure I really want to do that, but I personally wouldn't.
And they lost shooting. If your starting lineup, and look, if we talk about Anthony Davis and his game regressing or getting back, bro, he can't shoot anymore. He's not a shooter. So you got Daniel Gafford, you got AD at the 4. What you gonna run? Clay, Kyrie, and Spencer. All 3 of them are defensive liabilities. They are not going to make any loud noise for real, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Klay Thompson is not the defender he was 10 years ago, 6 years ago. Those days are gone. Those days are over.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. I'm not high on Klay when it comes to defense. This is offense. I can respect.
Now I'll tell you this. If the Lakers had got rid of like Finney Smith and like Vando or something like that in the trade, I would definitely be like.
They kept Austin Reeves too. That's the part that bothers me, bro. I get you wanting AD, but like you didn't even pull no first round draft picks. You couldn't pull nothing. You couldn't pull at least
they got
at least
4
for Luka.
First round draft pick, and that's
bro. They could have got more, in my personal opinion. I get AD's a lot.
That's why the rest of the NBA is mad today. That's why the rest of the NBA.
Because Paul George was what? Now, granted, I know Shea wasn't of that caliber yet in 20 when he was drafted, when he was on the team in 2020. But They got 7 first-round draft picks. 7. Rudy Gobert got 5. You mean the same thing for a talent like Luka Doncic? You only got 1? An all-time great that may have only give you 2 or 3 prime years left? Nah, stop.
Oh, you talking about? Okay. You talking about Dallas could have got more?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, in my personal opinion, Dallas could have got more.
I agree with that. That's why everybody's saying they got fleece on them.
We might have won the trade if you looking down the line by time. We're gonna see if we won the trade because right now, Nico Harrison, he don't want to see my
public
bad
enemy
side,
number 1. No, bro, he's public enemy number 1 right now.
Thank you. You already know. Nico Harrison, you don't want to see my
You
face.
see the fans, they outside, they protesting. You see the casket I was talking about.
I can't believe you traded. Bro, I ain't seen nothing like this since like Kareem on the Bucks or like that's the only time that I could think of you trading someone in their prime.
This trade had to happen on my team, on our team.
I don't get it either.
Crazy.
I don't get it either because I thought I thought y'all had a pretty good shot when Luka came back. I don't know.
Yeah, we had a good shot. We just had to heal from the injury to get back in rotation. That's all. Bro. Gafford and Lively, he's gonna be out there. That's why we do need a big.
Y'all do need Lively. Absolutely. That's why I'm betting more on your Mavs for next season when y'all get healthy. I just don't know what at Kyrie Irving and AD at 34 and Clay getting 1 year older. I don't know how that's gonna look. That's my only
concern. I'm telling y'all, bro. They're gonna win some regular season games.
You got niggas in your mid-30s. I ain't gonna lie. I get similar vibes to like the 97 Rockets when they try to go after Charles Barkley.
Yes, bro. Yes.
I get similar vibes to that because you got like 33-year-old Charles Barkley. How old was Akeem at the time?
About 34, 35.
Yeah, about 34, 35. Kyrie's 33. What? How old Clay? Like what? 34, 35 years old?
Clay like 36.
Shit. I don't.
Did they not just want to give him the bread and we just don't know? I mean, for real. On the Luka side,
you talking about the Lakers?
Want to max him out? No, I'm saying.
You talking about the Lakers?
No. He's saying the Mavs.
The Mavs just not want to max Luka out. Like fuck it, like you stay hurt.
Could be part of
that's
it.
Part of that's a big part of it.
That could be
sure.
part
bro,
of it.
The Mavs. Hey, look.
It's like, bro, like how could you not?
They didn't believe in his conditioning.
Who else?
That's the crazy part. But my thing is, even with Luka being out of shape, I'm sorry that point still giving you 34 and 9 on any given night.
And peep this out, right?
He does that any given night. I'm taking that. I don't care, bro.
And look,
I'm keeping
this out.
25.
How better the GM talking about Luka's weight or condition or whatever the case may be. Okay, what do you think you're getting with Anthony Davis? You're not getting 2018, 2020 Anthony Davis. Like
he's not.
What do you think you traded? You thought you got a healthier player? Did you think you got a more durable player? No, you didn't. No, you didn't get a better player. You didn't get a more durable player, and you didn't get a player that's more healthy. You got a injury-prone, aging center / power forward, whatever you want to call him. You didn't upgrade health-wise. You didn't take a leap health-wise. You still got Kyrie Irving, who's injury-prone. We know we know what Kyrie injury history is already. Klay Thompson, we know his injury history already. You didn't. How did you improve? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I'm saying they gotta what from my perspective, what Dallas got right is they got a center where AD can slide back to his natural position. He's not a big man. So when he got to go up against, and I hate to say this shit, you know what I mean? Because I like, hard-nosed basketball, but when he got to go up against bigger centers like Jokic and, Vicious Zubac, people like that, he giving up about 30, 40 pounds to them, you know what I mean, when he playing them. So I figure like it's better for him to play the 4 than to play the 5 is because he could play more of a finesse role and not have to bang down there with those bigger. I do agree with
you on that. They are maximizing AD.
Who do you think is bigger out of Daniel Gafford or Anthony Davis?
I would say Gafford.
You think Gafford is bigger right now than Anthony? He's not, bro. If you go look at their height and their weight, AD is bigger than Gafford, bro. Like he's bigger. How much? Like you're going to a situation where you're another 4 in reality is playing the 5. Like
But
you're
he don't have
bigger.
to play. He don't have
You're
to play
bigger
the
than
5. He
Gafford.
can
You're-
stretch the floor. Gafford can't stretch the floor, so it's a big difference because you got AD in there, and Lively can't stretch the floor neither. You can't
So
cheat on.
AD
You
can
can't
stretch the
cheat on
floor?
AD. You know what I'm
So-
saying? You can't cheat. You can't cheat on AD. Even if you
AD got
your big-
range, but if we're talking threes, no, he ain't stretching that floor.
I ain't saying
Nothing
3. I'm
three.
just saying
Okay,
stretch
but
the floor
okay,
enough
okay.
to,
Now if we're
to,
talking
to
like
make
in the
it
mid-range,
open for every. You know what I mean? That's all
okay.
I'm saying.
Okay.
Right.
But
Hey,
your
man,
other
but-
big man, they can't stretch the floor. Like Lively, I love Lively. You know what I mean? He go get it. Gafford, they go get it. But if it's in a situation where the double team is coming, like you watch so many teams do Dallas last year, if Kyrie is out the game, they doubling Luka. If Luka is out the game, they doubling Kyrie. What I'm saying with an AD, you can't do that no more. So everybody gotta play honest, even if. Okay, even if Kyrie is out the game, okay, you still got a point guard who can come and get it to AD. But AD got a big man down there who can grab rebounds with him. So he can slip back to his natural position and play the finesse 4. You know what I mean? That's like a shooting guard playing the point guard. I really don't want to be at this position. Kyrie is really a 2 instead of a 1.
Hey, bro, I hear you, bro. But now Dallas can't even run. They're gonna have to change the whole offense. They can't even run a 5 out anymore. They can't run a 5 out. You can't
but they
put
still
the
got
Lakers.
Jason
The
Kidd,
Lakers. What nobody talking about is how the Lakers improved on shooting. They already had shooting at in most positions, but they just improved. They got Maxey Cleveland now. Now Dallas, you can't even play that stretch 5 that's going to help Kyrie get space and be able to do his thing in isolation or be able to be that great scorer he is when it's time to put a ball in. You can't do that no more.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm going to chime in here, man. I'm going to chime in here with some more updates, man. I'm still following this. I'm following all the reports that's coming out about this trade and everything that came out in the press conference by the Dallas Mavericks, man. Shout out to everybody still tuning in, man. Make sure y'all smashing that like button, sharing the video, man. We got the guys up in here. We talking about this trade, man. I want to get back to the GM of the Dallas Mavericks, Nico Harrison, man. Main points coming out of that press conference. A, he mentioned that Rob Pelinka thought he was joking when he brought up the idea. B, when he went to Mavs ownership, they laughed at him when he brought up the idea. So that tells me there's friction now in that front office, right?
For sure.
C, he says Luka didn't want out and he didn't indicate that he wouldn't resign.
That's the nastiest part, bro.
That's
the nastiest part on both owners' path, bro. That's
if I'm a Dallas fan, I'm sick. I know he was sick, man.
Let me finish, right? Yeah. Let me finish. So the main points from that press conference from Nico Harrison, Pelinka thought he was joking. The ownership laughed at him when he brought the idea up. So that tells me that him and the ownership ain't on the same page. C, Luka didn't want to leave and didn't tell the Mavericks that he wouldn't sign a contract extension with them. And the last point, Nico Harrison, he says he doesn't care about 10 years from now because he won't be around.
No, you definitely not. Huh? Yeah, you definitely not after this. Nah, you definitely not after this.
Say he sabotaging, huh?
I'm shocked, y'all. I'm shocked now after seeing this stuff. I'm shocked. I'm even more shocked now, because now it looks like this man was a lone ranger doing all this shit, and it was just him on board with doing this shit. The ownership wasn't on board, the coach wasn't on board, Luka wasn't on board. This man is operating on to a tune of his own accord, and I think he just got himself fired, Joe.
Luka, I promise you.
Clutch Sport just hit that nigga with that bag, bro.
Get out of here, man.
I'm telling y'all right now, Luka will never forgive that organization.
Oh my God.
He won't.
They hit that Rich Paul and them hit that nigga with that bag, bro. Nigga, you got a job over here when it's all said and done.
That is wild, man.
That is funny.
That is wild.
Okay, that's funny as hell.
That is wild, man. That is wild, man.
Actually, to be honest, yo, he might be cooking with that. I'm not gonna lie. He might be cooking with that.
That is wild, man.
Got you, my nigga.
That is wild, bro.
Got you.
That is
Okay, I
wild,
get it.
man.
Because AD is clutch sports, right? Hey, AD, you just gonna have to go ahead and bite the bullet. Shit ain't working out right now. LeBron want to play with Luka. Hey, listen, you know what I mean? When you get done, my nigga over there with Dallas, man, you come here at Clutch Sports, get you a job. We got you.
This is wild.
That is
man.
nasty as hell, considering that
I'm
LeBron
talking,
did not
I'm
know.
talking
That's
shit
still
about
funny.
the Luka
That's still funny. That's still
AD.
funny as
You know what I
hell.
mean? But as a hooper, like if I just be honest, like I just say this shit. Some of it, I mean, some of it I just say to spark conversation and different, trains of thoughts. But you know what I mean? Like honestly speaking, like Luka 25, he in the prime of his career. So for me to let Luka go as a franchise player, that's insane. You feel what I'm saying? It's insane. And AD is not comparable, I want to say, with Luka as far as the ticket sales and all of that shit. So I get it from the fans' perspective why they going hammer. You know what I mean? But I just don't see from my perspective either. You got LeBron and you got Luka on the same team. Now, Russ, my nigga, like when he went to LA, like everybody blamed that nigga for everything. Russ, he with a guy who played basketball with Nikola Jokic, and he thriving. So I'm just saying, if the shit don't work out, they gonna end up having to get rid of LeBron, trade LeBron, or he ain't got a no trade clause, but they gonna end up having to work something out to where they can get Luka some help because his team, Lakers.
Damn, my nigga just cut
He
out.
cut out. But honestly, the one thing I do agree with him on was, listen, I don't give a damn about. I don't care about LeBron's ego at this point. I don't.
This trade shows
he
you
better.
that.
He better defer to Luka Doncic, because this is his team.
I mean, this is his team. That. This trade shows you that.
Moose, this is his team. Y'all better embrace him like he is your number one option. Please do that.
He is. He absolutely is.
Okay.
He absolutely is. You got a 25-year-old Luka Doncic. Who else is going to be the number one option? If I'm LeBron
Not
James,
that 40-year-old bastard.
If I'm LeBron James, I'm saying, I could conserve some energy. I could take a back seat.
Yeah, they said that about Russ in 2022.
No, but you already seen that. If you look at the ball, if you look at the last 10 to 15 games, Austin Reeves has been they predominant ball handler. Austin Reeves has been a predominant ball handler.
They do still run the ball through
No,
LeBron, but I see where you're coming from.
Outside of last night.
Okay.
Outside of last night in MSG, LeBron James made it his business to have the ball in his hand.
I will say,
but outside of that, bro, it's been Austin Reeves has been literally their point guard, especially since the trade where D'Angelo Russell got shipped out.
Nah, honestly, I give LeBron a lot of props for what he's doing without AD, because, like, despite how I say, y'all niggas are still 4-1 without AD this season. And the games that LeBron is the first option, I will say he is averaging over 32 points a game. That is kind of wild. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm so
no, but you better
shocked,
treat Luka like the first option. He better not be
I'm so shocked, bro.
Yeah, listen, I'm being real with you. Whenever you see LeBron actually playing better than Luka, man, y'all better tell LeBron to calm down. If you see Luka pouting all this because he's not getting the ball, but y'all better cook LeBron. But I'm not even playing. Y'all better cook that nigga. I mean, cook him.
If I'm LeBron James, I'm conserving my energy in the first 2 quarters.
Yeah,
if I'm LeBron James, I'm conserving my energy. When Luka hits the bench, that's my time to be ball dominant and go hard. And I could.
No, my thing is no, Moose. No, Moose. No, it's not even letting him to defer that much. LeBron can actually play off ball with Luka because now he has someone.
Off ball with Austin Reeves.
Yes, no, but like Luka will find LeBron in transition. LeBron just has to run. I mean, I don't know if that's too much to ask a 40-year-old man to play more off ball, but I think he can do it. I think he can do it.
It works out for him, right? It works out for him, right? Because now if
LeBron gonna get so
Redick,
many
right?
easy buckets.
If you're JJ Redick, right? If you're JJ Redick, right? You can really manage LeBron James's minutes now. You could really manage LeBron James's minutes now. You don't have to look down the bench and and the team go on give up an 8-0 run and you got to bring LeBron right back in. And, no, you don't have to do that no more. You know what I mean? You don't have to do that no more. So it's like, hey, man, if you're LeBron James, from an emotional standpoint, yeah, it hurts. AD's gone. Yeah, that hurts. You know what I mean? That dynamic hurts. But if you're LeBron, you got to be looking at Luka Doncic like, whoa, I don't got to carry all the load now. I don't have to, from a perimeter standpoint, from a ball handling standpoint, from a scoring responsibility standpoint, I don't have to feel that weight. You know what I mean?
Can I ask you a genuine question, Hoops?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When it comes to Luka, like just for him playing next to LeBron, do you think it's actually possible? If they don't go after a big, do you think that he could play with LeBron?
I've seen crazier things happen.
I can't hear Buddy. I can't hear his mic.
My fault. Can you hear me? Yo, Hoops, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Oh, he says that he can't hear me.
I don't know why. I don't know. Go ahead, Chris. I can hear you loud and clear.
No, it's all good. I need LeBron to finally defer because I don't know if this is gonna be a hot take or not. This might be arguably the best talent LeBron has ever played with in his career. Like I know we got D Wade
in the same starting lineup. Yes.
Okay, because listen, no disrespect to D Wade. I love D Wade. All right, he was arguably their best player in the finals in 2011. But like he couldn't win until D Wade actually started to decline. Like he didn't get 09, 2010 D Wade. He got majority of his prime when LeBron started winning was D Wade at 29, 30, 31 years old.
With a tore up knee.
Mm-hmm. Chris Bosh could not play his full game next to LeBron because D Wade and LeBron needed the ball in their hands, which I understand that from a team perspective. So you couldn't get like the absolute best out of him, even though Bosh could do more. Kevin Love, for me, he was just not that guy, and I think Kyrie is a great option. He's a great number 2 option, but nah, bro, Luka for me is arguably the best talent he's ever played with. I don't know,
especially from a standpoint where LeBron James at this stage in his career could look across the locker room and say
he has no choice. He has no choice. He's not giving Luka the keys. No, the Lakers ownership is moving past LeBron and saying, Luka, take these fucking keys from this old ass nigga. This nigga is senile and thinks that he can drive this shit. No, you are gonna drive this motherfucker, bro. You gonna take this nigga to the promised land, which is what
I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all that Knicks game that did it for him last night. I think that did it for him.
You know what's so crazy about that Knicks game last night? You know what people are not talking about, and it sucks to see Max Christie go because he was a main part of this last night. Was that defense? The way they doubled Karl Anthony Towns, forced the ball out of his hands. The way Max Christie was locking up Jalen Brunson and they was doubling when Jalen Brunson was trying to penetrate to the paint and got the ball up out of his hands. They forced everybody else, not named Jalen Brunson and Cat, to beat them, and the Knicks couldn't beat them that way. And the Lakers handled them dudes. Handled them
without AD.
Davis.
Without Anthony Davis.
Without
and the Knicks
Anthony
were healthy.
Davis.
The Knicks were healthy. They had Jalen Brunson.
With a mother-loving Jackson Hayes playing starting center minutes. You know, they handled them. They handled them.
They got the Kyrie phone.
They handled them. And it's been like that the Lakers perimeter defense.
I want Kyrie to win so bad.
The schemes that JJ Redick and Nate McMillan and Scott Brooks and the rest of that coaching staff has been pulling off, bro. Like the Lakers defense has gradually been improving throughout the year with or without Anthony Davis. Now, I don't believe they're done. From now until February 6th, what's that, Thursday afternoon, it's going to be some wild-ish going on, not just with the Lakers, the Dallas Mavericks. I don't think they're done, and I think this has shocked the NBA into letting other teams think they can make some more wild trades. Now, if you're Dallas, right, I'm gonna put the attention back on Dallas, right? If you're Dallas now, right, and you know that Pat Riley has dropped the price on Jimmy Butler, do you now, with Kyrie Irving and Anthony Davis, try to find some way to pull off a Jimmy Butler trade to join those guys? Yeah, I got y'all speechless now, huh? If you're the Dallas Mavericks, and you know you're not finished, do you go holler at Pat Riley, who dropped the price down on Jimmy Butler, and say, yo, let's make it happen? And you pair Jimmy Butler up with Kyrie Irving and Anthony Davis.
Nah, they're going to have to give up one else for Jimmy. Pat Riley ain't going for that.
Yeah, he ain't going for
Pat
that.
Riley already said he dropped the price. He's just trying to get rid of Jimmy Butler at this point.
So what I'm saying, so they probably just have to do a Jimmy for Kyrie trade.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Yeah, well, they ain't getting Jimmy.
No, I get the hypothetical though, Moose. You saying basically if they could get Jimmy on discount for the 1 year before he re-signed, would I do it?
Yeah.
Hell
you
yeah.
gotta at least make the phone call.
Hell yeah. Jimmy a winner at the end of the day.
If you're Dallas, you gotta at least make the phone call.
You can make the phone call, but Pat Riley is not trading Jimmy Butler.
Who
You
else
don't think
they
he
gonna
would?
get then? They gonna suspend him for the rest of the damn year? Nah.
Hey, if you asking me, they both playing petty games because that's what it's been looking like. It's been looking like it's been looking to me, this Pat Riley, Jimmy Butler situation. You play,
bro, John. I would feel like that before last week, but Pat Riley already came out and said he done dropped the price tag.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He done dropped the price tag.
They must gonna give up like a serviceable big or something like that, because they're gonna have to give up something valuable on the Dallas Mavericks that they have now that helps them as a team. They're gonna have to give something away valuable if you're gonna get Jimmy Butler on the Dallas Mavericks.
You got to bring a third team or fourth team in.
Yeah, or that too. True. Now, that's true, Moose. That's true.
You know, but if I'm Dallas, right?
They got a first round from the
niggas
niggas too.
Through this, you got to see what's up with Jimmy Butler at this point.
Basically. At least
try. See what's up with Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, at least try, because you know that, you know what I mean? Like I said, you know that Jimmy a winner. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and a lot of his problems in Miami, and I ain't trying to shift the conversation, but a lot of his shit in Miami was the same problems that AD had. Like, nigga, I'm down in Miami, give me a little help. God damn, how they coming off the freeway the wrong way?
It's gonna be real interesting. It's gonna be a real crazy next few days, man. It's gonna be a real crazy next few days, man. But guys, man, I gotta run. I want to shout everybody out. I want to shout out everybody for tuning in. I want to shout out everybody for jumping up on the panel. You know what I mean? Bringing all their thoughts. Shout out to everybody in the comments. Everybody who watched the stream.
Moose, we've been needing you, man.
Absolute.
Moose, we've been needing you, man.
Like the stream. Subscribe to this motherfucker.
Share that bitch, man. We about to slide up out of here, man. Peace and love to everybody. Sally, Matt, Chris, John, everybody that was up in here, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Y'all like the stream. Your boy is back, and Luka Magic is a Los Angeles Laker, man. That sounds so crazy, man. We up out of here. Peace and love, family.
I am number one, not number two. If I'm not the one, I'm uncomfortable. See the competition I've been running through. Leveled up, I only see him in my rear view. Yeah, I'm ballin', been ballin'. Yeah, I'm ballin', been ballin'. I'm winning, get buckets from the court side to the nosebleeds, yeah, they love it. I'm winning, get buckets on the first in and the last out, see me coming. First take, I'm hotter than hot. Hotter than some boiling water, I bubble the pot. Team full of ballers, baby, we winning a lot. I'm like Curry with the rock when I get to my spot. I'm tapping in, I'm passionate, this is what passion is. This here, nah, this is no accident. From the start to the finish, I'm cashing in. I am number one, not number two. If I'm not the one, I'm uncomfortable. See the competition I've been running through. Leveled up, I only see him in my rear view. Yeah, I'm ballin', yeah, I'm ballin', been ballin'. Yeah, I'm ballin', yeah, I'm ballin', been ballin'. I'm winning, get buckets from the court side to the nosebleeds, yeah, they love it. I'm winning, get buckets from the first in and the last out, see me coming. Been poppin', Sports Center from a little I was watching. Spin a bag like I'm Rafa, call that top spin. How could I not win? This is top 10. From the bottom, gotta sniff out the top wins. I sit back, reflect, and do it again. Hardest milli is the first, now we got 10. Talking 10, 10, 10, 10 times 10 and again. I am number one, not number two. If I'm not the one, I'm uncomfortable. See the competition I've been running through. Leveled up, I only see it through my rear view. Yeah, I'm ballin', yeah, I'm ballin', been ballin'.